Hi everyone, how are you doing? In today's video I'll show you how to install macOS Catalina 10.5 into VirtualBox 6.1 on Ubuntu Linux 22.04. Okay, so first let us start and first create the virtual machine. So this is the virtual machine, and this is 6.1 VirtualBox. Let's click on new and let's give it a name as macOS Catalina _10.5. okay, now see, when as soon as I given macOS, it's automatically detected and set the type to macOS X and macOS X 64-bit. okay, suppose if you have written High Sierra, High Sierra is in the drop down box. okay, Sierra, EI Captain, EL Captain, Yosemite, everything is in the box. So it will automatically come on the version, but since this Catalina does not exist here, so you cannot see it in the box. okay, so let's click on next. RAM, I have 8 GB, so threshold is more than near about 5 GB, but I will mention it 4096, that is 4 GB. okay, next. Adding virtual disk, do not add a virtual disk, create a virtual disk, use an existing virtual hard disk file. I'll create a new virtual disk. okay, I already have a Catalina, I can add the virtual disk, but I will show you how to create and what are the steps. In this hard disk file we have three different options: VDI, VHD and VMDK. If you want to reuse this virtual disk image later on into some Windows machine, like suppose in VM workstation, you can surely create a VMDK. But VMDK has a problem. If you create a VMDK, you cannot extend your disk size later on. okay, like if in VDI you can extend your disk size and set the partition and extend your if the disk is full. okay, so I'll go for the VDI. There's a conversion tool, you can convert VDI into VMDK and whatever you like. Dynamically allocate, obviously I want to set a size of 100 GB, so if I set a fixed size, it will unnecessarily create a 100 GB allocation, which is not correct. I mean, your disk space will be wasted. Dynamically, when you create it, you will see it will only first it will take a disk size of 2 MB. I mean, it will start from that. After that you install it, configure and everything, it will go around 10 GB, 15 GB, but not 100 GB. But if you put fixed size, it will completely allocate 100 GB. Like if you have ever downloaded torrent file, when you download some streaming video, suppose from YouTube or somewhere, it's actually there is a sequential download. okay, so it is incrementally, it will increase. okay, 10 MB, 20 MB, 30 MB, and finally it will achieve its final size. But in torrent, it allocates the full size whenever you download it, because it's downloading chunk. okay, downloaded chunk, that is why whatever chunk it gets, it download and write it where it is required. okay, so here I will go for the dynamically allocated. I will mention it 100 GB. okay, now create. Done. Now let us go for the settings. I click on settings, general, blah blah blah, it is whatever it is, advanced, shared clipboard, never worked for me. I am trying to find a fix on this, why the shared clipboard does not work here. So maybe I will later create a video about sharing clipboard. Description, disk impression not required, system. okay, floppy uncheck, RAM is already set, optical drive, hard disk, network not required. This will be as it is, ICH9 chipset, pointing device, US tablet. Here you see if you are installing any other Windows or Linux OS, you have to uncheck this one, but when it is Mac, you have to check this enable EFI special OSES only. Okay, if you don't check this, you cannot install macOS. Okay, done. Display this will be maximum 120 MB. For Mac it is 128 MB. You can install additional plugins, whatever. This is beyond the scope of this tutorial, but it can be extended to 256 MB. But here the max is 128 MB, and I will select 128 MB. Monitor count, blah blah blah. Enable 3D acceleration. Click this one. Okay, this will improve the performance of your OS, guest OS. Remote display recording, not right now, beyond scope. Storage, VDI. Now I will select my Catalina OS. It is already there. See, it is there. You can choose this file and blah blah blah. Okay, wherever it is located, like it is located here, I can also select it from here. Okay, but okay, there is some problem issue with my dialog box, so I'll select it from here. Okay, done. Audio, pulse audio, always pulse audio. Okay, not ALSA or OSS. Intel HD audio, and this is okay. Enable audio output. Input, I will click here, so you can also record within. ATA network adapter. Many use NAT, but it is very convenient for me to use bridged adapter. Serial port not required. USB already selected. 1.1 shared folder. Never worked in for me. Okay, but I'll still do this. Select it. Auto mount. This actually don't work. I actually use FTP server. Okay, for file transfer. Done. User interface. Okay, so it is done. Now next we will go for the VBox manage script, and I'll show you that how I will share with you this script, and you can run that script on your machine, and I'll show you how to run the script and how to add this VBox configuration to run the, because if you don't run this script, you cannot install macOS on VirtualBox. Yeah, after configuring virtual machine, we have to run one VBox manage script. Okay, so we have the script here. Okay, I'll share this script with you. Only remember that everything should be same here. You can change the resolution here, what resolution you want to keep. Okay, and iMac DMI system product iMac version you have to change. So here I will go here. Okay, and I'll run this script. It will give me some options. Okay, now see, I have in 13 I have macOS Catalina underscore 10.5. So let's give it 13. Okay, it's done. Now let us run the script. Again, run. Try installing this one. Okay, now I open my VirtualBox and start. Okay, first we have to select the language. It's default English US, or either you can select English UK or any language you prefer. Okay, now we will go to the disk utility and continue. Okay, from here we can see we have VBox hard disk media, VBox CD-ROM. The base system, this base system is for installation. okay, which already macOS has created for the installation. So we'll go to this hard disk media and we will go to erase. So let us give it a name, Mac OS Cat HD. Okay, let's say rest will be all same. Okay, now just click on erase. Okay, I'm done. So let's quit this one and now install macOS. Continue. Agree. Select the disk. Now see, in as we done in the disk utility, we have erased it. If you don't do that, you will not find the disk here. Here it will be empty. So select it. Now install. Okay, so let's just let it happen. I'll come back once it is done. Yeah, there will be a rebooting after the first phase. Okay, so I just paused it and it will reboot, and again the installation will continue. So don't worry about it. You don't need to do anything. Just relax and let it be complete. Like it is now left on 16 minutes. So after that we'll get back and come back and show you the next step. Hello all, welcome back. So now the installation is complete. So we will set the basic configuration. So first we will select the country. I'm from India, so select India, continue. Okay, so here we have preferred language, English India. It's okay. Input sources, ABC India, blah blah blah. Okay, so you can see English India, ABC India, English India. The country I have selected accordingly. The written and spoken languages in everything is configured. Okay, so you can customize your setting if you want different settings. Data and privacy, blah blah blah. Okay, just continue. Okay, if you want to import from other sources, suppose you have some Windows or a Windows environment, you can import from there. Okay, from a Windows PC. So we'll do it. Don't transfer any information now. Okay, now Apple ID. Okay, now I will skip this right now. Okay, I will not do it right now. Yes, skip it. It is a skippable thing. Terms and condition. Agree. So you have to agree whatever may be the. Okay, so name, full name, account name, I will keep it. Okay, I think I've given 0 instead of O. Just a bit of correction. Password. Hint. I'm giving a hint like same to same. Okay, continue. Express setup, allow Mac and Maps and other apps and services like Find My and Spotlight's position to gather and user data. Okay, just continue. Nothing to do here. Help app developers improve their products. Okay, share crash and users. I'll skip this right now. You can select this one. Okay, if you want to send your crash and users report, you obviously need to sign in with an Apple ID. Blah blah blah. Screen time. screen time passcode, whatever, setup later. Enable Ask Siri, I will keep it checked. Okay, so it will help me with the input. Share audio recording, not now. Okay, audio recording, see it act, whatever what happens, the Siri wants to recognize your voice. Okay, okay, I'll keep it dark. Okay, you have the theme to select. Okay, you can keep it auto, dark. So dark is actually good for if you are working for a long time in the PC, so that is very good for your eyes. Or you can keep it a light one. Keyboard. Okay, so as you can see, it asking me to press the right key on the shift. Okay, so it is trying to identify the kind of keyboard I am using. Okay, so keyboard cannot be identified. ISO, Japanese and C. So I'll select this one. It trying to identify, it cannot identify, you can manually select it. Okay, feedback assistant not required. So my Mac is ready, you can see. So this is how we install Catalina on VirtualBox 6.1 on Ubuntu 22.04 version. So I will come up with a few tutorial like the problem with installing High Sierra into VirtualBox. Okay, you get some damaged disk kind of error, so I'll show you how to fix that and install High Sierra. And another I'll come up with more interesting stuff in Mac. Okay, so please keep tuned and keep watching, and do subscribe to my channel and like and share this video. Thank you so much.